Cheyenne Bottoms is about a 41,000 acre basin, natural basin here in central Kansas. Managed about 19,000 or just a little under 20,000 managed by the Kansas Department of Wildlife and Parks here. And about another 7,000 managed by the Nature Conservancy. Make sure you have, before you come, that you've read all the laws and regulations, you purchased the proper hunting license. And with the Kansas weather, you have to prepare for about everything. It can be a nice sunny day like today, about 75 degrees, or it can be 0 and blizzard. So just pack a variety of gear. It's a place where pretty much, depending on your gear, there you can find a place to hunt. Whether you're just a person that has a couple of decoys and want to walk in, there's plenty of opportunity to that. Or if you have a mud motor boat, you can pretty much launch that in any of the pools there. Outboards there's too much silt and vegetation, where outboards have a little bit more trouble out there. Sure, it's pretty important to know the water depths out here. Particularly the years that we don't get significant runoff. It can be pretty dry out here, and some years even completely dry. If the Arkansas River is empty and we don't have any rainfall. We post our water depths on the internet, and they're updated about weekly, so it's important to know that. It can be, the pools themselves have quite a bit of micro topography for them, and right around the levees it can be 4 to 6 feet deep. That's where they borrow the areas to build the levees and some of those mounds you see out there. But the average depths are about 14 to about 21 inches. It kind of tapers off as you get into some of the upland habitats. Like the Four River and Moe Marsh layout boats are really popular. They can paddle out to some of these areas, and a lot of people that use the mud motors do the same thing. That they don't want to have a big hulking blind that they have to blend in the cattail, so they just use that as means to travel their gear and to get out there. Opening weekend, we had a little over 650 estimated hunters here. It's a pretty big number of hunters, and that's about our busiest day is opening day of the general duck season and general teal season. And kind of tapers off there when you get some bluebird days like we've had the last couple of days. Hunter numbers definitely drop off. Then once deer and pheasant season, it definitely goes down quite a bit. And being a shallow water area, we're prone to freezing. So usually by early December, we're done. Our peak numbers are that late October, early November. However, there can be some pushes depending on what weather, mostly to ice out conditions to the areas of the Dakotas and Nebraska to the north of us. So it can greatly vary, but if you time your hunt during our peak migration numbers, you're definitely going to see ducks.